Okay, sorry about that, guys. I feel like the tough dad sometimes. Sorry guys, had to put my foot down there.
One second.
Yep. You guys are looking at a caster slash e-father talk to his kids. Oh my god. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Had a slight connection issue there. And it looks like the game is kicking off and first blood has gone to Rinks. Reinhardt's in the lead right now with 1-0. And Slime is laying out that pressure on Classico. Moving down to the point. Now we have the JJ. Santi against the Aletta. Slime. Being supported by SN on the Scotty. Things are looking really grim for Santi right now. Good net. Beautiful play coming from Rinks. Now is it enough to finish off Santi? And it is. Wonderful play. And the boys over there at External Eternal EX that's taking their lead. Hades is holding it down with the Ruby.
Yeah, man, immediately off the bat, Rinks is down below 50%. SN is around 10% as well. 0-2 for SN. He really needs to get the pick up, and he does get the kill, but unfortunately he does go down right after. And all of a sudden, Slime does go down 1-1. It's constant across the board with the KD ratio. Besides Rinks, Rinks is absolutely popping off with Scotty right now. And right now you see that they're 80.31 meters, and they're just trying to get the cart going as fast as possible just to have that advantage over going of Reinhardt's.
Yeah, it looks like they have to work twice as hard now.
I mean, with the difficulty decisions before, Reinhardt's is up 1 point, so it's any man's game right now, and they know that on the side of Eternal that they're gonna have to really play to the best of ability.
Yeah.
Santi's at 50%, 3-2 for Santi. Slime does go down to the hands of Santi. Santi's absolutely playing JJ to the pinpoint that he needs to be playing him. And Santi is just going to be sitting back, waiting for his team, trying to figure out what they want to do moving forward. And right then and there, they attack. The Abuya starts going off. Hades does get the kill on SN. Rinks does get the kill on the Santi. And now it's time to make that push just to get rid of that bot. And now they are pushing forward and making plays, my man.
Definitely. These boys are playing their hearts out. I'm sorry, sometimes I be feeling like an E-dad talking to his children sometimes.
An E-dad?
Yeah, I had to jump in the lobby and... I'm sorry you guys had to see that dialogue.
An E-dad. Okay, let's get back in the game.
Because I don't have kids, so you
Shall
know
we?
they're like my kids, my e-children.
Okay, Santi is absolutely doing what he can do with 50% health. SN is starting to go down as well. SN really does need to pick up gameplay,
E-Dad.
especially.
No, I said he got. I'm just playing with you. Beautiful shots coming out of Rinks right now with that 11 and 1 KD, taking on the lead and the weight for his team.
That's definitely true. Rinks is definitely carrying that team on his back with holding back with the kills and everything along those lines. 12 and 1 for Rinks right now. Hades does get the piece off, showing that he's not the only one doing something with 5 and 2, and they do get to the final with 3 minutes and 38 seconds.
What a push.
That is going to be something difficult for Reinhardt's moving forward, but they got to think that they only need one game. That's all they need. They need to make their push. They need to make their ooh. What a counter play right there.
It's going down. All right, these guys got to get a very strong push here, or they're going to find themselves on the losing end of this match.
Yeah, I mean they have they have a little amount of time to deal with, so I mean it's they either got to go hard or go home at this point, man. I don't 3 minutes and 38 seconds to get to that point. It's gonna be like a constant push. You're gonna have to be able to not get off it. You probably have like a couple times you could die and get back to the situation, but besides that, you're just gonna have to hope for the best.
Yeah, those boys had a really strong push. 3 minutes and 38 seconds. That's the length. That's barely the length of the first round, first half.
It's gonna be a good one, and you see that the team of Eternal is gonna be stacking up at the top red with that shield, so the Scotty can just start picking off the shield and get things going from then on out. It's honestly a good little performance right now with what they're doing, just playing behind the shield. But then the Scotty is gonna go to the right hand side of the top red. Rinks does get the kill to SN, stops the play from SN going for the flank. But he said not today, and he does get that kill. Rinks does get the kill on Classico, and now they're pushing on Santi just to get him off the cart and start over from the beginning.
Santi finds himself in a little bit of a struggle there, and it doesn't work out for him. As Edis gets the finish there. Now they are laying out absolute suppression right now, trying to keep the boys of Reinhardt's held back. They want that first place, and it shows.
Yeah, man, they're gonna have to really start pushing here and start making, start being more aggressive because they're already almost at a minute, man, and they only have basically 2 minutes and 38 seconds to deal with, and that's the rest of the round. That's the rest of the first half. So they're gonna have to do something quick.
And the only thing Eternal has to do is just put this into overtime, and they win this round. They tied the game. They're at match point.
I mean, with this situation, if I was Reinhardt in this situation, the only thing you could do is just play super aggressively and get rid of the Iris.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't really do anything else just besides playing super aggressively at this point because you're already a minute and a half in, so it would have to be a flawless run to the end, like an absolute flawless run. But with the way that Eternal is playing right now, they're being so aggressive and using their abilities just well, and that's what's gonna stop them.
And Rinks just being patient and laying out the points, laying out the damage. Like, this guy is really concentrated and focused right now. You could see that.
Definitely. I mean, you got to start something. Classico needs to get up and start doing something. You would expect SN to pop in there and start being that distractor so Classico can start picking them off, but it just seems that SN's not doing the capability of being able to perfect that role of distraction as an Aletta, and Classico's just not getting the picks that he needs because he's going 0-4. So we really need to see the Hunter stepping up at this point.
Yeah, it's looking really grim for the boys out there on Reinhardt's. I would like to take the time to say we have an acronym here in War Masters. I'm sorry, Masters, called WRATH. It stands for winning requires agility. Winning requires agility, tenacity, and hunger. I've done messed up my acronym, but yeah, and it's definitely showing right now that the WRATH motto, the WRATH lifestyle, is definitely coming out of the boys of Eternal EX, as they are showing that tenacity and that hunger and that drive to want to win this match.
And the body shooting continues.
Gotta love it.
This is one of the most interesting tournaments I think I've been a part of. I'm not
Hades
even gonna lie.
said, "Get rid of all my points. I don't care anymore. I'm going to the grand finals."
It's such a shame to see. It's such a shame to see this, just because the hunter on their team could have done so much better, and I think with how they were playing on that side with the Jabali, the Aletta, and Hunter, they should have projected their roles a lot more better, in my opinion.
It's time to see who's the better Jabali, the unmovable or the aggressive. Hades' Jabali is a force of nature, but compared to Santi, it's not going down as easy as you think it is.
So I mean, Santi on Jabali is the immovable object at this point, so
Yeah.
we all know how that goes.
And that's a win for Eternal EX. The game is now tied and at match point. Despite overwhelming odds, they still are holding it down. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional.
Oh my god. Stop.
What? I'm gonna eat that.
It's disgusting.
Okay. Like you don't have kids in this community.
I don't anymore.
Of course you do. You just had to talk
Yes.
with them.
They all left.
They went to go get
Those
something to eat.
Oh my god.
I think they're subbing out again. How many members is in this club? Dang. It's like they jumped on T3 Arena Discord and hey, we need a sub.
All right, just a little update on the EU side for you guys. First round goes TMGG 2-0 to GG. Second round, Kaizen gets a 2-0 over Amnesiac. Team GG gets 2 over Red Moon. Then we go down to the losers bracket. Losers round 1, GG gets a 2 over Amnesiac. Losers round 2, GG gets a 2 over Red Moon. And right now we are waiting on the semifinals between TMGG and Kaizen to see who will drop down to the grand finals of the losers round and who will move forward into the grand finals of the winners bracket.
What's that new EU org that came into the scene recently?
Red Moon.
Red Moon. And they're where now?
They didn't show up.
Oh, okay. Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah, that's
I don't even know what to say.
that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. You don't show up, you don't do nothing. I mean, that's basically it.
Yeah. That's right. Ricky did shoot me a message earlier saying that 2 of his members couldn't make it.
Who?
Ricky, he's one of the players that's on Red Moon.
No, he signed up for the 5, so he had 3 others. Anyways,
Tell it like it is,
All
why
right.
don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my drink real fast.
It's facts though. I mean, that's why I didn't like argue it. It's like, well, that's not even rude. It's the truth.
I mean, it's just plain simple. If you're gonna sign up for the 5s, you have 5 players to play. I mean, 3 minus 2. Yeah, you don't show, you don't do nothing. Exactly, Boyo. Appreciate you.
How you come in with 5 and leave with 1? An org that's not organized.
Oh my god. All right. Get a drink.
That's my last pun.
I don't think it's called Red Moon anymore. I think it's just called Cloudy. Anyways, all right, let's get into this game.
I was about to piggyback off of that. I was about to be like a co-commentator, like Cloudy, with a chance of meatballs.
Dude, that. What the fuck? Okay, dude.
What
does that even have to do with it?
Oh no, I thought of a movie and a book.
That's the kids show that I watch with my children, man.
Yeah, but it was just as irrelevant as their presence in the. Let me stop.
Oh my god. This is why people leave this game.
Oh god.
Okay.
Their entry was as fast as their exit.
This is why people love us commentating. But I do want to say one thing before we get. I do want to say one thing before we get to this commentary in this game. We thank you guys for being patient with us all day. We know it's been a little bit rough due to short on staff, but we're making do. We got everything going for you guys, and we appreciate you guys and we love you. So thank you.
Here we are at match point of losers finals, grand finals. Hades is busting out the Waling. Okay.
Ooh, I love seeing some Waling action, man.
Same here. Rinks is holding it down with his Scotty, and Slime is on JJ. Santi on JJ as well. SN is holding it down with the Sindri, and Classico playing the classic Sindri. My bad. SN is on Scotty.
I really like how Reinhardt is playing right now, which is kind of observing the map and just seeing what's going on.
Analyzing, yeah.
I mean, just with that, they got 2 picks right off the bat. Even though they lost one, a 2v1 is not bad. So, I mean, just like that, they got the control of the point, just how they play with watching the map awareness and getting that control and getting that cohesion going on. So that was really good gameplay coming out from the side of Reinhardt at the beginning there. And just like that, you see Hades just roaming around, trying to get the information to his team, letting them know, hey guys, they're in mid. Oh, we saw the JJ, he's in mid as well. Rinks does get the kill on the Classico. They're looking to follow up with that, and SN does follow up the kill on Rinks. And now he does get the follow up with Santi. It's just consistent trades to see if we can do something here with SN.
There we go. Work on that accuracy, boy. sorry. Turning EDAD mode off. Can I say EDAD? Does that sound weird?
Oh.
I swear I'm not biased.
You need to go eat something.
Yeah, I'm not myself when I'm hungry.
Yeah, you need a Snickers, my man. You need a Snickers. You need something right now. Santi with 10% of his health. He does go down to the hands of Slime. Rinks is at 50% right now. Hades is going down as well, but he does manage to keep alive. He does get the kill on the SN. Rinks does. And it's a 24-25 situation. And it's just constant back and forth at this point. They really need to reevaluate what their situation is on the side of Reinhardt's. At the beginning of this match, they had great gameplay. They had great team synergy. They had an overall great plan at the beginning, which caused them to have that 25% on the board.
And looks like they're locking them down at spawn. Reinhardt needs to really tone up the aggression if they want to turn this around. Sitting back in spawn, waiting for that opportunity, it's not going to happen. You have to create the opportunity. It's not just going to come to you, you know?
And that goes with, I mean, that goes with anything.
Yeah.
Like anything in this game, like they need to make opportunities happen with what they did in the beginning. Like situations like that there. It's just you're putting yourself in positions where you're losing yourself. You're losing your team. You're losing your momentum.
Oh, I see what Hades is doing. He's directing his team with Walling's arrows. He shoots at a location and his team member runs to that point. That's how he's doing visual communication to his team. That's pretty genius.
And going on top of that, you see it with Hades 4-2, Rinks with 4-3, and Slime with 5-2, holding down the middle when he can. Rinks does get the pick on the Santi, and that's something that they do not need. Santi needs to step up and get inside the middle. But we see over on the side of Classico, Classico does get the kill, but it turns in favor of Hades, and Slime does get the follow-up on the SN. And this is a position that they do not want to be in, my man. Classico really does need to step up his Sindri gameplay and start working on being more aggressive with it, because that 2-6 is not cutting it right now for his team.
Since when can Hades play well? I'm sorry. It caught me off guard. I was like, I've never seen this boy play with Waling before. What's going on here? You know what? You should probably just commentate this entire match because I'm going to be extremely biased right now.
I got you.
Thank
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you're about to see so commentating Tipper. Let me take a break.
It was a joke, honestly. No,
I was ready. I was about to take a sip, bro. I was ready. I was about to be non-stop. You're gonna have to put some subtitles.
All right,
on
Bang,
YouTube
focus, Bang. We got this. We're in this together.
I was ready, bro. I was ready to take the pedestal, dude. This is my time to shine, bro. Let me get my S+ tier.
Go for it. Tier up, rank up.
All right, from the beginning, you see what they're doing is the same thing that they were doing before. They're staying and categorizing as a team, watching the corners, watching the map awareness, and seeing where everybody is at once. And Santi with this amazing Jabali gameplay there with his flicks. And you notice what Santi does with his flicks is he watches and observes, because the thing with Santi, when he plays Jabali, he uses it as a tool of map awareness too.
Exactly.
And that's what makes him a phenomenal Jabali player. And right there, here comes the action coming from Santi, 50% health, and there's just constant battle right now. Classical does get the kill on the Rinks. That's the Classical that we need coming out from them. Hades does get a double kill, a triple on the team of Reinhardt.
Sorry.
From Hades. What a phenomenal gameplay right there from Hades coming out with the triple. That is something that the team of Reinhardt did not need at that moment. That momentum is shot down by the man of Hades.
You're going to be offended by me saying this, but that's Baby Mirzo right there. Bang, shut up. I got you.
Anyways, Rinks at 50%, Slime's at 50%. The other team of Reinhardt is looking good. Oh, they suddenly start to go down. SN does go down. The Slime Classical's at 1%. They really need to start making things happen here. Slime does get the double kill. Rinks does get the last kill on the Santi. It is not looking good for the team of Reinhardt now. They need to regroup, re-strategize, refocus on what they need to do and push forward. They need to do something as a team. They need to move as a unit, maybe start playing more aggressively. It's just something that's just not happening right now. SN is not working for, like, SN Scotties is not doing it right now. We saw it last game.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just swapping back and forth between SN and Classico.
You gotta like the team synergy that's coming out of Eternal right now, and the reason why they picked the team comp they have right now, it's to actually focus Jabali. It's designed to melt and shred tanks. You have Waling with heavy damage. You have Rinks with high DPS output, and also you have Slime with the execution. As soon as you guys get Jabali low, let me know so I can go in for that finish. Yeah, it's all focused around knocking out the tank.
Honestly, if Salty would have went with JJ, I think things would have been a little bit more different regarding the I can't even talk right now. My brain's moving faster than my mouth is what's happening.
Yeah.
If Santi would have swapped to JJ, it would have been more control in the middle, and it would have been more of a distraction, as if you were playing Aletta.
Exactly.
In situations like this is where just a phenomenal ult right there on that ult by the Waling. Waling does go down to the hands of Santi. This may be the thing that the Classical does get the kill on the Rinks, and SN doesn't get the kill on the Slime. So this is the moment, that's the momentum and the thing that they need to move forward, man. This is what they need. They need to progress on this situation and regroup and strategize, man. They need this.
Yeah, they definitely need this. Slow down, buddy.
Dude, I'm talking like I can't right now. I'm going wild. I'm going wild. You gotta put me out.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. And who also is doing great is Slime with this Yaw gameplay. Check out that nice little kill he got, the execution from his Yaw as they go back to controlling the point. It looks like it's swinging back in the favor of Eternal EX. They hurry up and get the double kill from Slime and end the game strong. And that is a win and match conclusion of the losers finals for Eternal EX.
I'm telling you, dude.
Boy.
I'm telling you. My brain, I'm hungry too. My brain was moving so fast, dude.
That was a game, even despite being set back by one penalty point. Eternal EX still comes back in the lead and wins the match 2-1 against Reinhardt. I told you guys that was going to be a good match.
Things like that, I really think in the beginning of the first match, when Reinhardt had that momentum and the capability at the start with their positioning and knowing the map awareness and everything along those lines, it was really good to see, but also disappointing that they didn't act upon that act upon that aggressiveness that they pushed at the beginning, but also the passive aggressiveness. And it's just a really shame that they just let it slide. They just let it go. They had so much potential at the beginning of that first match. And I definitely think in the first match it showed how much of this game is a team game, and how much players need to realize that it's not a solely based one person thing. You have to rely on each other, and for one player to not be that persistent moving forward on each and every game, you have to be persistent, especially playing against teams like baddies and playing against teams like Eternal. It's just you have to be consistent with your teammates, and when you're not, it really lowers it.
Exactly, and we are finally here at the grand finals of North America. Our final match of the day, best of 5.
So we get all these rewards for like MVP and stuff at the end for your tournament. Do we get a caster reward? Because I'm dying.
Yeah, I can see what I can do about that.
I need something.
All right.
I need something, bro. After that, I literally jumbled up my own words. I had never done that before in my life.
All right.
Myron says, "Love you too, Tipper." When did I say I love you? Oh, the community. Okay.
Yeah.
That was like, when did I say I love you, Myron? Retro with the comment, "Bro got the wall achievement in the middle of a tournament." What the? Oh my god!
That about killed me.
All right, I'm done, man. I'm done with this community today, with this tournament, bro.
Oh god, I'm about done. That's
I'm done with
hilarious.
you guys, all of you, all of you in this game.
Well, it looks like Eternal EX got their warm-ups out the way, and now they are ready for the main course as they step up against them zesty boys.
You just call Reinhardt's warm-ups?
No.
Oh my god, dude. I'm the last one. I'm the very last one out of this community now.
You're the what?
I said I'm the last one with the toxicity now. Dude. Actually, no, I'm not, because of Redmond, but they weren't even here. So that
When I
doesn't
say
count.
warm-ups, they had to. You know what? That is bad. Let me redact that. Even though it's said, and there's no taking it back. I'm taking it back. Sorry, Eternal EX fought their way through the losers bracket, getting all of that energy, that adrenaline built up, and ready to release all of that energy on Zesty. Oh god.
Oh, what?
Tipper, take care of this.
Dude, I don't even want to take it though. Dude. This has been an interesting day. My head hurts. I'm gonna need some ibuprofen. I'm gonna need everything after this.
Release all that energy on them Zesty boys. Okay,
Why did you repeat it?
Because I was like trying to. I was
why
like,
would you
I don't
repeat
know.
something when you already felt bad for saying it?
I don't
Now
know.
you just gave yourself
There's
confirmation
something
of
wrong
something
with
you
me.
said.
There's something
Dude.
wrong.
This Twitch chat's about to go crazy on you. Can somebody like screenshot like Bang's PFP and put that quote underneath it?
It's their fault for coming up with that name.
Oh my!
It just makes the narration weird. I can't make a story out of this.
So if you want to see more of this great commentary, make sure you let the official T3 Arena League know that you want Tipper and Bang to cast their official league.
Eternal EX is ready to devour them Zesty boys. No, Eternal EX is ready.
Would you stop trying to make it sound good? That's the problem here. With each
Is ready
sentence
for
you
their
say
match.
makes it sound worse.
How do you make Zesty baddies sound intimidating?
You don't.
Exactly.
You don't try to make it sound intimidating. You just say it and you go with the flow.
Why'd they make that name?
It's like trying to make the word bubble sound intimidating. Like try to scream it. It's not gonna happen.
Nope, can't do it. I can't do it because I'm tempted to say, but at the end, nope.
Oh man, I
Let's check the
appreciate
chat out.
I really appreciate the top BU you said. The but really gives the infamous on it.
Because I was like trying to emphasize the double B's afterwards, and I'm like, no, you can't make that sound intimidating either.
Oh my god.
Bubble buddies. Nope.
Bubble Buddy?
Bubble
That's
buddies.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, it sure is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I cannot wait for this match. I cannot wait for this match. They got 2-0'd, but you know, that was their first match of the day.
It doesn't stop anything.
It doesn't stop anything. Everybody loves a good comeback story, and I think this might be the moment I walk away in tears of joy, of happiness, of excitement.
So was it only Hades on that team that you coached, or was it others?
No, just Hades.
No. Okay.
When Hades and Klaxo and Zay joined Core, they were gifted to me from a very special friend. You know, these three boys were shunned by the community. They were frowned upon, looked down on, constantly being banned from every server that they got in, just wanting to improve and stuff. And, you know, one day a friend was like, I don't have much time left in this game, or probably at all. Bang, I want you to take care of these kids. They might, you know, be the future of the comp scene here in T3 Arena. And I was like, you know what, I'll do that. And Hades was the one that stayed all the way through to the end. And here he is now in the grand finals, standing strong with his team. Sorry. I just get emotional thinking about that moment when my brother passed me these boys and told me to make them the best team ever.
So I'm thinking about Burger King.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about right now, dude. What is with the stream today? This has been a fun tournament overall. I think it's been interesting. Every time I see Zesty, it makes me think of Zesty sauce for Burger King. I think that's why I want Burger King. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh. I wish there was a way to like hide chat sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel the same way. All right, and we're back.
Alrighty. So we have Myron on, what is it? Yaw? We have Myron on Yaw. We have Cole on the Ruby. Cole on Ruby. That's interesting. I haven't seen Cole play Ruby, I don't think, ever. No, I don't think I've seen Cole play Ruby ever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Jizuki's back with the Hunter. Hades on JJ. Slime on Osas and Rinks on Scotty. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm ready,
How did that happen?
3, 2, 1.
He threw it. I didn't know you could do that. The Osas threw his little, like, thing.
Oh, and oh, because they were hugging the door.
Yeah, I killed him through the map.
Interesting.
That's funny, dude. I did not know you could do that. That's
Yeah, that's news to me too.
so, devs. If you're watching the stream, there's a there's a
bug?
patch note for you there, dude.
For real.
So, Big, you wanna play some games later, dude?
You know I'm gonna be abusing that.
We're gonna start abusing that before that gets patched. Anyways, we're back onto the game. Jizuki does get the kill on the Rinks, and it looks like the Aleta is just trying to get some pressure going on top of this Osas, but the Osas is not letting it have it. It's not letting it slide. Jizuki does unfortunately get the kill on the Slime, and this is gonna be a constant battle going for both of these teams right now. The card is already pushed up so far.
And so fast.
These boys are trying to play their hearts out. They know what's on the line. They want to do good. They want to make up for what has happened in the past. And Jizuki does get the kill on the Slime. It's just the constant battle going. Everybody's at half health. Everybody's just going wild. So far, this is a very, very aggressive game, Bing.
The payload is approaching a checkpoint.
And it looks like everybody's just kind of trying to get back on their feet. It looks like we had in the chat, Bang. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Oh, what happened?
Myron 2 minutes ago said remake.
Is that they need to remake?
That's what Myron said. Remake 2 minutes ago.
Who is glitched? Everybody's moving. And if they're playing, we're gonna count this match. So I mean, I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, if everybody's playing, everybody's moving, that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
probably talking about the kill at the very beginning, but I mean, that's not even. That's not even really. I wouldn't even count that as like a cheat or something.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, it's game mechanics at that point.
Pretty
It's something
much.
we can really control on our end. Like we said, we didn't even know that could happen. We were shocked as just as anybody else. But right at the bat, Jizuki is absolutely popping off with Hunter right now. 10-0, phenomenal gameplay coming from Jizuki. He's really carrying the team on his back here, just holding it down, getting the kills when he needs, progressing as he needs, and so on, so on. Rinks is trying to push in and get the kill, but unfortunately Myron does take him down. You see Slime does take down Myron, Cole takes down Slime. It's just constant trades back and forth, and they're just trying to get the cart there so they can just push forward and win this tournament overall.
Yeah.
Hades is looking like he's having a rough time with the JJ right now with the 0 and 6, but you got to remember JJ is strictly, as I say that he does get a kill, but you got to remember JJ is basically just means as a disruptor. But it looks like Hades is just kind of casually playing him as a more of a flank, and I don't know if that's a good thing for a JJ to be playing that as. But if you look across the scoreboard right now, Eternal's looking like they're kind of struggling with the 1-6 and 3-6 with 4-7. Ranks is looking like it's the only one that's giving them kind of a leeway casually, but they really need to start working as a unit, working as a team against this team, because we know that Zesty is not a team to mess around with.
Definitely. So far, Rinks is doing a good job holding it down for his team, barely breaking even, but he's still up there on the board. As well as Slime, he's holding it down with his Osis.
It's basically just a standoff right now between two teams. They just constantly wait to see who's going to attack first. Cole does get the kill on the Slime, and they're just holding their points, waiting for somebody to peek, and then it's a constant battle going on right now. Rinks does get the trade onto Myron. Hades a 50% Jizuki just goes down fast by Rinks. Rinks does get the kill on Jizuki. Cole is almost at 1%. He's at 1%. He's trying to save his life, play his cards, let his team come back in and just hold his own. It looks like he is going to be able to get away from that fight. 8 and 7 with Rinks now. He stepped up when he needed to be. Slime 4 and 8. He's working on it. Jizuki with the 11 and 3 still. Phenomenal job. He does get shot by Rinks. What a stop on that push. We see Myron waiting for the time for ready to attack. He's waiting for his teammates to push in when he knows he can. It's just basically waiting to see what's going to happen.
Definitely.
And Rinks misses his jump. I don't know if that was purposeful or not, but he missed it. And it's a constant battle right now between Myron and Rinks, and Myron does get the kill on the Rinks. Rinks drops down to the 9 and 8. Slime is trying to get the picks when he can. He's trying to get the pick on Cole, and he does miss that shot. You have to hit those shots, Slime. That's detrimental to your team. There's nothing more important than getting the picks when it matters the most, especially against the Ruby with the shields.
Definitely.
And round 1 does go into the favor of the unnamed team I'm not going to say anymore. Zesty.
ZB.
The Zesters.
ZB. All right. I forgot to switch over.
Look at that. Almost a mirror. We got Ruby, Wall Ling, Aletta, Wall Ling, Ruby, and a Sindri. I haven't seen Myron on Wall Ling, so that's gonna be fun to watch. And we get to see Slime on Wall Ling as well, so that's gonna be fun to watch as well. Wall Ling is definitely one of those heroes that can make or break a game completely, just being able to one-shot.
All right.
As you can see, both teams understand the situation, understand what they have going on. They're ready to pounce. They got set up, and they're ready to move as a unit. They do get the information that they're top right on top of the hill, and they're going to work on that. The first thing they need to do, though, is get that bot down so they don't basically get the information on where they're at. Myron does get the point of where the Aletta's at. He's trying to get down the Aletta. Can he take down Myron? That's going to be huge moving forward. Rick does take down Myron. Slime does take down Cole. This is it, man. This is the push they need.
Definitely. And they're definitely taking a good advantage of that.
100%. And look, look at Rinks just trying to get down to Sindri as well. Just trying to make it a 3v2 situation. Hades does take down... Wait.
Cole grabbing those kills, but Slime doing a good job at cleaning up. And they are really getting some good momentum going on here in the first half of this match.
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
And this is what we're talking about when a Wall Ling is one of those heroes that could just make or break a game and just be that differential hero that you need moving forward. He does get the hit on the Cole. Cole is almost at 1%. He does finish off Cole. Slime is absolutely popping off right now with the 5-1. He does go down, and then Jizuki does get the kill on the Jizuki got the kill on the Slime. My apologies. Hades is going down as well, 1%. Hades is just trying to use his shields just to be the person that's on the cart, just holding them off, fending them off for that push. Iron does get a 2-piece on the Hades and Rinks as well. It looks like it's going to be a consistent battle between the Wall Lings of how fast and how pressurized that they can push their team moving forward. And just like that, Myron with able to be behind with the flank is something that's going to be something that's going to stop the push and the momentum for the team.
Cleanup. Beautiful cleanup by Slime.
Ricks with the kill on the Myron, that was huge.
Very big. Gets rid of Sindri's shield, leaving her defenseless. Beautiful cleanup.
And look at that, Ricks with the kill on the Jizuki, but Cole trades with Hades. This is something that they need. They need to get a kill right now. Myron does get the kill on the Slime. You have to start playing as, you have to start supporting your Wall Ling, giving your Wall Ling the momentum that she needs to be able to capitalize on those kills.
Definitely. What the hell? Sorry. Yep. Gotta love it when that happens.
Well,
Give me a sec, guys. Uh, 64, 62. All right. The match might be finished by this point. Any minute now. This thing is gonna kick back up.
what all teams get tournament banners, by the way? Is it just the winners or
Top 3 teams
top 3?
for each region.
Does the coach / team manager get one?
Yes.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
Let's go, baby! Sorry, guys, I got excited. The coaches and team managers are getting loved now. So if you want to be a coach, wink, wink, you're getting loved.
Gems only go to first place though. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh, dang, dude, I thought I was gonna snag them from everyone. Oh my god, it's crazy.
The match might as well be done at this point.
And update, TMGG does take 2-0 over Kaizen, so that moves TMGG into the grand finals for EU, and it's going to be Kaizen and GG in the grand finals of the losers bracket. So we're gonna, after this grand finals, we will watch the losers grand finals against Kaizen and GG, and whoever wins that will watch TMGG versus them.
Round of applause for our amazing moderators and staff helping out with this event. Making sure everything runs smoothly in the background.
Yeah, we had our bumps in the roads earlier, but everybody came together at the end, and that's what we appreciate. So, like I've been saying, sorry in advance for everything that's happened, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, we're back in the game, and it looks like it's not over yet. They have, what is it, almost less than a minute now to get to the point where they were at. So they really need to take advantage of the Wall Ling. That, like I've been saying, man, they need to support the Wall Ling.
Definitely. Slime could use all the help he can get at this point. "35 seconds on the clock."
Just like that, Cole does take out Hades. Myron does kill Slime. And I mean, at this point, man, I don't think there's nothing really they can do. They got him on lock in the back, and then when you're at that point of your game, it's just you feel detrimental, you know. 13 seconds left. I think it's going to go in the favor of the baddies. Yeah, and just like that, they passed their mark, and this game will go into favor of Zesty Baddies.
with the first match, well, first point of our grand finals. All right, Zesty Baddies with the first match point, with the first point of the match. All right. This is quite the match, huh?
It's definitely interesting. Since we're chilling right now, I'll take this time to, if you're interested in becoming a moderator in the Masters tournament for T3 Arena, please take this time to go inside of the T3 Arena server and do message I or Bang. We will get back to you momentarily. We can. You gotta throw that out there, Bang.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
If you are willing to be a part of the staff and help us progress, please do apply. We do not have 401ks. No health insurance. But what we do have is very bad puns.
The best puns. What is he talking about? Bad puns.
Your puns are trash. Tell him to do a crystal assault. Dude, nobody picked it.
We can do that for
So
round
sad.
3. We can pick the map and mode for round 3.
I want to see a crystal. Oh, it's a best of 5, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah, best of 5.
How's chat doing? How you guys doing? You guys vibing? Oh my god. I think so next tournament, how about we just pick the maps and modes so we don't have to deal with this?
I know.
It's because the hard time some people gave us for putting in Clash. You're playing one thing in Clash and DDF now. Wait,
It's just
hold on a
this.
second. Can you mute the stream real fast?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Is that a Victor?
It sure is.
Hey man, I remember back in never mind, there goes Victor. But I remember back in the day, I had a thing with Victor. Like
Credo did
don't
too.
make it like yeah, Credo definitely did. But like Victor, man, I loved playing Victor back in the day. Victor is just not viable anymore.
I like playing him now. Honestly, I don't like playing him in 5v5. I feel like he's kind of trash in 5v5. But in 3v3, like Victor's really good. He's underrated.
Oh, I mean, on certain maps like this map or like
Yeah.
Crispy County, he could definitely be viable.
Exactly. I feel like CC is always a good choice.
I mean, even his Victor's ult is really fun.
Yeah, first or second, it doesn't matter. Like he brings a lot to the table.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Whereas you have some characters that just bring themselves to the table.
All right, let's get to this game. And Cairo does
Ain't
take
that right,
down
Slime?
Slime. Oh, we got a sub in from Cairo. We're gonna see Cairo back in the action. Here, Rinks is around 50%. He does get the health back. He does go back up. And Cole does fall into the hands of Rinks. Rinks does get a 2-piece. He does get the ult off, which is phenomenal. Can Rinks finish it off with a 3-piece? And Rinks does get the 3-piece. This is momentum they absolutely needed. And Reinhardt's just starting off strong this round. They're telling, I do not want to go home. I want to get this win.
Yeah. The hunger and the tenacity is definitely coming out of these two.
Oh, 100%. It's they don't want to fall. They want to show that they have the skill. They have that momentum inside. They have that drive. Hades does get the piece on the Cairo immediately.
And it looks like they got control of the match.
That's what it's looking like. I think it's a comp thing, most definitely.
Yeah.
Hades on the JJ, with just controlling the middle, making them suppressed. But you also have the Aletta just doing the same thing, and then you have Rinks just picking them off consistently. Cairo does get the pick on the Rinks though as well. They're on the objective. They're trying to keep maintain it, but that JJ is just holding off defensively so well, and that's why JJ is so valuable nowadays. And right then and there, 0 to 61%. Myron does get the kill on the Slime. Hades is down 50%. Rinks is down 50%. And if you look, Rinks is actually going 4-1. Phenomenal coming from Rinks. They do get take control of the point though, so it's going to be a turn of events moving forward.
Almost landed the net. But a beautiful clone escape coming from Cairo.
Sometimes you miss your shots. This just happens. And Cairo is going to go down to the hands of Rinks right there. Again, Rinks with 5-1. Hades does go down to the hands of Myron. Myron does get a 2-piece on the Slime. Can Myron find out if he can get that 3-piece or not? Rinks is just playing his life, but Cole does finish him off. And it is going to go back into the hands of Zesty Baddies. Myron pre-firing the left-hand side corner, and he's just not going to get any information there. That's what he was looking to get, and they are on the point immediately, and just massive damage going on everywhere. Hades does get the kill on the Cole with that ult. Rinks does get the kill on Cairo with the return with Slime on the Myron, and that's exactly what they needed to turn it back into their favor.
Looks like things aren't looking too good for them Zesty boys. It's getting mighty zesty in there. Yeah.
Thanks for the return commentary.
I gotta do
there.
2 a match. I gotta do 2 at least
that,
2. I got quota to beat.
That was solid commentary coming from my co-commentator
Definitely.
being here.
I got a quota to beat.
Myron with the kill on the slime, and as you see, Cairo is he's playing aggressively, but he's also trying to keep the maintaining of being annoying, as you would say, if for an Aletta, being that disruptor type that he actually wants to be. Rinks is going away. He does get away with his life around 1%. Hades does get the kill on the Myron. Rinks is just running around trying to get there, but you see Cairo trying to finish him off. But Rinks does get the full health, and Cairo does go down to the hands of Slime. Fantastic gameplay coming from both with the duo. And it is going to overtime. Can they get it? And it looks like that it is gonna. The first round is gonna go to the hands of Eternal.
Eternal. Whew, what a match. What a match.
We are looking at a change of pace on the comp pick here with Jabali, Scotty, and Iris. This is going to be really interesting. I don't know if this is the comp that they would want to do, because it's looking like the side of the baddies is going for the main comp.
Definitely.
We're gonna this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a very interesting match right here. I think that they probably should have stuck with their first comp or something along those lines. That's where they were having the most success.
Keeping that DPS strong. Well, it looks like they want to create a comp around Rinks.
I mean, at that point too, but at the same time, you gotta never mind. Rinks gets the kill on the Myron, so that's gonna go to 2. Rinks gets the kill on the Cole.
You definitely want to have that comp around your carry.
Can Rinks finish off with the 3-piece, but unfortunately there is a JJ on the other team, and we know how JJs are. JJ just jump in the middle, so they're gonna have to really focus on getting that JJ down, and I think that's what the Jabali is gonna be really useful for here. But also you just gotta worry about the healing and the damage coming out from Rinks and Hades. Rinks already almost 4-0 if he can get this kill on the Cole, and he does get the kill on the Cole, which immediately makes him 4-0 so far.
These boys know what they're doing. They got the perfect classic comp at that. This is a classic comp. And like, this is a season 1 comp. That's what I like about it. They're sticking to the basics. They know what's best, and they're utilizing it.
Rinks does get the kill on the Cairo as well. It's one of those things where if you're playing around your Jabali, but you also have to focus on getting the Iris, and for you to get the kill on the Iris, you have to get through both. And Rinks does get the 2-piece, and immediately 7-0 for Rinks.
When you have a good Iris, you don't even need health pots. When you have a good Iris ultimate, you don't even have to worry about counterplays coming from the enemy team. They are playing this team comp beautifully and perfectly.
Yeah, they are really playing it really well here. Rinks gets the kill on the Cairo, phenomenal, and they're going for the Iris, and they do get the Iris down. This is going to be the momentum they need. The Cairo does get the kill on the Myron, and it's just going to be a 2v1 situation, but he's going to have to back up. And just from like that, they're back in the game again. Hades is pushing and overextending by himself. He's gonna go down, and that's what he not needed to do there, my man. Hades should not have overextended there for that kill. He should just stay by his team and moved on from there. But
they played off of it.
It doesn't even matter when I just
Hades did what a tank is supposed to do.
just let me talk, Bang. Let me bite my own words for a moment. With the Slime finish him off with those 2-piece there. I mean, this is just absolutely dominant performance coming from the side of Eternal here. They're playing this comp to the max of what they need to do, and I think we're going to see a comp like this more on control. But Cairo does take down Slime. This could be the momentum, but Rinks follows up with the return on the Myron, and Hades is over there just slowing down Cole to his best of ability. He does go down. Cole does get Hades. This is the change of momentum they need. 91% to 0%, but it's going in favor right now of the baddies.
You mean it's going in favor?